Yesterday, NUP released a final list of the candidates for parliamentary positions across the country. The new list has introduced new faces as flag bearers in the recent changes. This follows 82 petitions that were filed within the party, with 9 of these petitions being overturned by the party. In the new list, Osborne Kaima was given the flag for Buyamba County in Rakai District. Christine Ndiwalana received the flag for Bukomansimbi North County from Christopher Nsereko. Alex Ntamu was awarded the flag for Bukoto County Central from Jamil Chivumbi, and Kevin Naluoga was granted the party flag for Mitiana County South from Freddy Chintu.
The committee had to do another survey, another ground survey, send other teams there, consult the leaders in the area, and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's just like when you go through an election and then there are contestations and all that, and then they say you go back for a vote. So because for us we use the ground system and vetting, they look back at the vetting marks which were received, and then sometimes they have to go back on the ground because the dynamics also change. You may find that the initial survey that was done maybe was, the committee may find that the team that went maybe did not cover the entire constituency, so there are many factors that they consider.
This comes as the nomination for parliamentary candidates is set to begin nationwide. However, there is a concern that many party members have either failed to meet or cannot afford the 3 million shillings fee required for candidates' nominations.
You see, the regime deliberately made it very, very expensive for people to contest. Because if you ask someone for 3 million shillings, some people do not have this money. And we see this with many of our candidates in upcountry areas. And the regime did that deliberately. Now, for them, of course, they use state resources, they use all these things. You hear that they give their candidates 40, 50 million shillings each. But a party like NUP cannot afford that. You know, you're struggling to even get money to do the basics. So it's unfortunate. Of course, we appreciate that people have been supporting us throughout this campaign, and we are hoping that maybe we'll be able to support a few of our candidates in that process. But that is one of the biggest challenges.
David Lewis Ruwongoya also urged the Electoral Commission not to hinder their candidates, as was the case during the local government nominations when many of their flag bearers were excluded from the process.
First of all, we hope that we will not see what we saw in the local government nominations, because the regime deliberately refused to nominate our candidates in many, many places. Up to now, we are waiting for rulings from the Electoral Commission because we took many papers there. Many LC5 chairpersons were blocked illegally and deliberately from being nominated. There are some places where regime officials were saying to our candidates, you go and at least become independent or run under any other party, but not NUP.
Raymond Tamale, NTV.